going on, guys? Welcome to the channel and thanks for watching. It is day 4 here on our annual spearing trip, and yesterday was a really good day. It wasn't quite as good as day 2 where we saw almost 50 fish. We saw 25 yesterday. We were able to spear a bunch, and we had yet another fish dinner. We've been frying fish every night. There's a total of 11 people in our group, so we're able to take a pretty healthy harvest out of the lake, and it's been great so far. But before we kick off day 4 here, we got out here a little early and before the sun comes up, we want to talk a little bit about our gear. So one of the things that's worked really well for us is this Northern crack spearing teaser. Not sure how well you guys can see that, but basically what this does is we put it down, I don't know, a few feet off the bottom, and effectively this just rotates. So if we're looking here, this is the setup for it. So this is actually an ornament spinner. It has a battery, so when you turn it on, it will actually rotate. Give it a second here to catch up. It starts rotating and it spins the golf balls. And one of the things we were testing out yesterday was actually running 2 separate golf balls of different colors at different depths, and we had a fish come into that pretty quickly after we started doing it. So we're going to try that a little bit more today. I know they make a variety of these with double golf balls, etc., but this is a really good tool to have in your arsenal if you're out dark house spearing. What I like about it is oftentimes you can pull a decoy, and I'll get into that in just a second, but it's such an abrupt, fast motion that oftentimes it can, I guess, prohibit maybe tentative fish from coming into the hole, where this is a very, very subtle spinning motion, as you can see here. It rotates very, very kind of gradually and slowly, and it's enough to kind of mesmerize those pike. They kind of just come in and look at it, and I'll put a clip over the top of this to demonstrate what I'm talking about. But alternatively, we also run a second decoy down, and what we've been running today is in the boys hole we have a Brian Schallbetter perch. This is a 9-inch perch. Brian does an amazing job at making these decoys. Absolutely incredible work. They sit really level in the water, they glide really nicely, and it's nice to have kind of maybe a more natural presentation down there to offset the golf ball. What the girls have been running is this Eric Wallace Cisco. Another beautiful, beautiful decoy. Depending on the lake you're fishing, if there's a Cisco base in it, it can be really beneficial to run something that's very natural looking. It also somewhat imitates a sucker, which is generally speaking, a predominant bait fish for Northern Pike. There's a lot of guys that will run live decoys down. I've gotten away from that over the years because I just don't think it's necessary. I think the movement of the golf ball is enough to bring maybe some of those bigger pike in, or pike in general that are maybe more standoffish outside the hole. And it's worked really well for us, so I would definitely recommend checking these out. Super beneficial tool to have in your arsenal. Powered off a D battery, so it's pretty easy to use. I think this battery's been in there for 3 years now, and I haven't swapped it out yet, so you get a lot of runtime out of them. But yeah, hopefully this little tackle talk here is helpful to you guys. You find it useful, and maybe it's some advice that'll help you put more fish topside this winter. Thanks again for watching.